so in a social setting, like in this the game of romance and all of this, if someone were to see your Instagram before seeing you, then they might get this impression that they understand what you're about. And does this like affect you?
I mean,
This is not an interview. There is no format. This is simply a conversation about life.
on a romantic level, I'm more stupid, honestly. Like
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe I like to think about the fact that I'm learning while doing it, but my romantic interactions and everything that I've experienced in this life were definitely not what anyone would have thought. Like,
Yeah.
not at all.
What are your what are you into in a
I don't even know. I basically had, if I think about it, only two relationships my entire life. Like one when I was in high school and one that ended 3 years ago. And immediately after that, I got into a different relationship with someone else that turned out to be the biggest lie of my life.
mm,
So I'm not really sure I can do relationships just because I feel like I'm very naive and I like to put a lot of myself and I give too much because I give people the benefit of the doubt too much.
mhm, mhm,
And that's one of my biggest flaws that I'm always like, no, but you can't be that bad.
mm,
Like
mm, mm.
no one can be that bad, you know?
Ah,
And
you
I keep wasting time on it and it's
okay.
yeah.
You the thing is I have a little theory. I have a little theory, right? I think that when you look a certain way, right? It's well, let me ask you this. Do you go after someone or do people go after you?
I think I don't know. I think it's a mutual thing somehow. Like if I see that someone is interested in me just slightly and I'm interested in that person, I tend to make the first move in a very subtle way and then I wait to see the reaction, but it's
Hmm.
always sort of mutual. I like chasing also, honestly. I like to be chased, but I like to chase also. I like
Hmm.
this game that comes from both sides.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
never the person who's like, oh, chase me for months, look who
Hmm.
I am and everything. It really has to be a mutual thing and to be at the same level. I'm never gonna act like you can't get me.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
if it is, let's just be honest with it. Like and that's it.
Right,
If chemistry, cool, great. Let's see. In the first week, we're gonna find out. If not, fuck it. I'm not gonna waste time. You
right,
know.
right, right. Okay, okay. So I think that part of what makes it difficult for some people is there's people who would think you believe in this league thing where you're out of someone's league or someone thinks you're out of their league. I mean, well, you know that this thing exists. This exists. You don't adhere
I
to
know.
it, right?
Yeah.
So, but their perception might be. I think this goes on for a lot of women, um, and it may go on in a different way for guys, right? If you look, someone might look at certain people and say, I don't think this person would like me or whatever, right? And so they could be a really cool person and all of that and be nice and all of the things that you might like and to have as your partner, right?
Yeah.
But then there's like a subset of people who have the confidence to go after certain people. So if you're the person that chooses, if you allow yourself to be the one to be chosen, right, instead of
Yeah.
doing the choosing, then you're only going from the pool of the people who have this kind of confidence. And part
Like
of the
yeah.
confidence, so they and the people that have that kind of confidence may not be the right person. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah. And I also feel like those people have a certain image about who you actually are, like this, especially based on social media lately, for example. And
See?
I'm not saying that the person on social media, it's not me. It is me, and it is a different side of me, which is very much present in my life. But that doesn't mean that that's all of me. Like, I'm not a character in your imagination,
Mhm.
a fictive one that just comes in during the night, so alluring, and like, no, I'm a human being, like,
Yeah.
super normal. Like, and I feel that sometimes when they actually realize, like, oh shit, she actually has emotions and everything, and she's
Oh, she be
smart.
reading? She be...
What the fuck? Like, no, I don't want that. Like, keep it
they,
simple.
they go in your place to see a book and be like, oh, you have roommates? Like, you...
Fuck, man. I thought you live in a castle. What the fuck?
It is,
So,
surely couldn't be yours. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. So yeah, so because that's where I was going with the other side of the corporate thing, because I would think someone would look at your Instagram and be like, oh, I kind of know what this person is about. Like
I mean, with the corporate, especially in this job that I got, I'm like, honestly, I'm very grateful for the team, for my team, because they knew from the very beginning that I come from a different environment and I have absolutely zero experience in a corporate world, especially of tech and everything. And from the moment they met me, I mean, I don't dress corporate. You can see on me, I'm not that one. I'm not there. So their major reason of hiring me was especially, you're not this, so we need you to not be this, because we need a different view of this. So
right. Okay.
so I feel that they're very accepting basically with everything, and we were pretty, my team, because the CEO and everything, let's just not get into that. That's a whole different thing of trying to get used to my face still of, oh hi.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, so then, but I'm saying like, so in a social setting, like in the game of romance and all of this, if someone were to see your Instagram before seeing you, then they might get this impression that they understand what you're about. And does this like affect you?
I mean, I don't know, maybe, but at the same time, I kind of like make them understand pretty fast from, the moment when we start talking about what type of person I am. And even if you would meet me live, the first impression that I give might be somewhere in that area still, because I don't open that fast necessarily, though I'm very open and very honest with myself. But until I see a little bit of you, if you really want to get into my personal space in a different romantic way or anything, you're going to get a little bit of the mysterious side and a little bit cold. And, I can do my own thing. I really don't need you in my life right now. Oh, I don't know. You choose. So yeah, but I don't do small talk, and I can't fake it, and I don't want to fake it. So everything that comes out of me, that's what I am. Either if it's the asshole me, the nice me, the whatever. So
Right. Okay. Nice. Well, I mean, as long as it's working, for you. Oh, you
I
said this.
don't even know what working means, but that's fine.
Do you have some sort of image of... Wait, because did you say something about like you don't think you're meant to be in a relationship? Like,
I'm not meant to be in a relationship. I just think that I'm still learning a lot about myself, and also my priorities change. So my view about the future, even of the present, slowly changed with that. So I'm starting to realize that, for example, guys that I started, I don't know, talking to last year, for example, a bunch of them, I realized that I don't relate anymore with those type of people. Not that there's something wrong with them. I just feel like my necessities and all my views upon life have changed, and they don't fit that narrative anymore. So I'm still figuring it out somehow.
okay, interesting. And so, do you have an idea of what would fit you?
No, no, because I'm very difficult also in the sense that I love to have freedom, but I know myself. And as a Leo, I like to, my thing is my thing. Like, but at the same time, and I can do whatever I want. But at the same time, if you leave me do that thing, I kind of lose interest in you.
Okay. So you need a little conflict and maybe some pushback and structure, kind of.
Yeah, I need a little bit of, I don't know. I can't do routines.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do routines.
Mhm.
I just can't. I need, but that's also, I feel like there's something that I have to solve with myself, that there's something on a deeper level that actually makes me act in that way, which is not necessarily the healthiest thing. So that's why I'm saying about, I'm still learning and I'm still trying to figure out why and how I do things.
So then it's probably best that you don't get into anything serious until you have that.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
I'm telling you, I think I like I like the way you think. I like your overall. This is like, I think you have a level of understanding that people usually don't ever get. They don't ever grasp it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it's for your benefit, sometimes it really isn't. And the world like ours, it's really lonely at times and confusing. So,
Right
yeah.
on. Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Plus,
Nice.
I tend to fall in love pretty easy, also. So
Yeah.
that's another. No, don't do that.
Uh,
But the benefit of the doubt all the time, just seeing the best in people and not actually seeing the red flags because you want to focus on that only thing. That's another thing I have to learn a lot.